I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in, follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found a love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand, be my girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes. Baby, I'm dancing in
Hello?
the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, or listening to our favorite song. I have faith in what I see. Now I know I have met an angel in person, and she looks perfect. I don't deserve this. You look perfect tonight.
Everyone take a seat, please. We are about to begin the program. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are all gathered here today to celebrate our third annual Senior Speech Festival. Today, we have the seniors of the graduating class of 2023 and other students to witness this very important highlight in our high school life. I would like to welcome all faculty and staff, our parents, guests, and principal who are joining us today to celebrate our seniors' achievements. We are also live streaming this event so that the parents who are at work can watch their children as they say their speech. I am Vanshika Kohli, and I am honored to be your host. We celebrate the year 2022-23 as a special year through the Festival of Speeches that showcase student writing and speaking skills that they have developed within the 4 years of AMS4. The topic of the year's the Speech Fest is the essence of my AMS4 education. The speech is a personal and educational reflection of each senior. There are many compelling writing pieces that they have about their plans and challenges that they have written. All of these writing pieces were collected in a digital portfolio that was given to parents, guardians, and staff as student-led conferences. Our scholars take the most value and delight in their accomplishment. What has strengthened them the most is the school set of values we joyfully call pride. It is pride that has guided us seniors through the journey of our college and career path. Let us now begin the program. May I call my ELA teacher, Ms. Sasuman, to give us an overview and introduce our judges.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our third annual Senior Speech Festival. This has become a tradition of AMS4. This is our pride. So welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining us. So today we are going to listen to 11 scholars deliver their speeches. As Vanshika has said, the topic is, what is the essence of my AMS4 education? What is the meaning of my 4 years in high school? So before we begin our speeches, I'd like to introduce our judges. To begin with, I have Abby. She stood on the same stage last year as one of the contestants. We have our media specialist, Ms. Grant, who has given so much life and love to our library. We also have a former student, Dami-san, who also stood on the same stage. And Dami-san, I believe you won, right? I believe he was third placer. We also have an 11th grader student judge, Malik Matheson. And of course, a familiar face to everyone, a dear friend who has graced our school for so many years. And I remember her fondly since I came to AMS4 in 2017, Miss Amina Reed. So that's all I have. Vanshika, where are you? Take it away.
May I now call our principal, Mr. DeJuice, to say a few words.
Good afternoon, everybody. First and foremost, let's give it up to the brave souls that sit up front, ready to grace us with their speeches. As Ms. Sasuman said, this is now becoming a tradition at our school. It is such an amazing event. When we sit here and we listen to the speech deliverers, as I'm going to call them, we are amazed at what they've been able to do, because this is not just a competition. This is an opportunity for them to display their public speaking skills. And public speaking is not the easiest thing in the world. And so them having the courage to write and pour their emotions into these speeches and coming up here and delivering it, you will be amazed. So I want to congratulate you on your hard work and dedication. Thank you to the judges for coming out and helping us. You have a tough task ahead, so good luck to you. Thank you, families, for joining us. This is, and all of those families that are joining us via Zoom as well, as we live stream this event. This is not just a competition. As I said, this is an opportunity for you to be witness to the hard work and dedication that all these young people have put forth the last few weeks. I want to thank Ms. Sasuman for, where's Ms. Sasuman? Oh, there you are. I want to thank Ms. Sasuman, Ms. Altman Kavanaugh, and all the other staff members and judges who invested so much time and effort into making today a reality. I'm not going to belabor the issue, so I'm going to stop talking now, and I'm going to turn it over to our MC, and let us be amazed by the speeches that will be delivered today. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you so much.
I forgot to announce the prizes. The grand prize is going to be $100 Visa gift certificate for the champion, $50 gift certificate for the first runner-up, and $25 for the second runner-up. And all the participants will, of course, receive a token from your school. So good luck, everyone.
Thank you, Ms. Sassaman. Let us now begin our speech festival. I would like to call on our first speaker, Cassandra Broomfield.
Thank you. The title of my speech is The Wallflower. As I walked through the Rochester Institute of Technology campus, excitement and nervousness clotted my veins. My limbs became cold and numb to the touch. The experience brought me back to when I first walked through the doors of the AMS4 building. Entering high school wasn't a smooth transition for me. I came in with determination, however, it was quickly replaced with anxiety. Its strong talons continuously ripping through my soul at every attempt of setting myself free. My goal was to focus on my studies, but my unwanted friend prevented me from doing so. Anytime I tried to participate, my throat instantly became sandpaper. My breath quickens. The world is engulfed in darkness. Acid tears fall, causing my face to feel as if it's being stripped. In 11th grade, I remember reading The Perks of Being a Wallflower. It surrounds the unpleasant life of a teenage boy named Charlie. The entire book consists of letters written by Charlie to a mysterious friend. Although Charlie had undergone far more troubles in his life, I felt as if I related to his moral character. He was a quiet person that often observed those around him rather than going with the crowd. The message behind the story was that when people are surrounded by those they feel comfortable with, their flower tends to bloom. However, if the flower feels mistreated and neglected, it dies. I have always struggled opening up with others due to my past friendships. During these friendships, I would feel so motivated and comfortable, ready to take on anything because I knew my friend will be there. Unfortunately, these friendships would constantly end with them finding someone else and begin tormenting me. In middle school, my best friend would begin tackling my self-esteem. She would make fun of my appearance, convince me that I was nothing and I would amount to such. And if I were ever to stand up for myself, our entire friend group would turn on me. They would tell me to apologize to her, and if I rebelled, they would curse at me. When quarantine began, I thought these feelings of despair would gradually disappear due to the lack of physical interaction with others. Unfortunately, I soon realized that as I spent more time alone, the more these overwhelming feelings, thoughts, and feelings would come creeping towards me. One moment I would be completely fine, and the next, tears would randomly drop down my face. I began doing little activities such as cleaning, walking around while listening to music, doing light exercises, and doing anything to keep my mind occupied. However, it wasn't until the summer of 2020 that my life would do a full 360. During the summer, my parents adopted a kitten. Before this, due to ignorance, I was the type of person who never fully understood how an animal can have such a sturdy relationship with someone. But when he came into the house, it felt as if the atmosphere lightened. While I was on Zoom, he would come into my room, and I would instantly feel more courageous and open minded. Junior year came, and it felt more like the first day of freshman year, except this time there was a different aura. I came into the building one step closer to the person I dreamt to be. Someone willing and determined. Someone willing to take and wanting to make chances. Someone that I thought I would only come close to in my dreams. Although I did experience some mental setbacks, I kept pushing through. I was able to improve academically and socially, gaining a profound education, confidence, and new experiences, and meeting some amazing people. As I walk around the campus of RIT, I felt a bit discouraged because of how intelligently everyone spoke and presented themselves. However, looking back on who I was at the beginning of my high school life and to who I am now, when I think of the next chapter in my life, I feel so eager and hopeful. I would like to acknowledge and thank everyone that has supported me throughout these semi-sweet 4 years. I would like to personally thank Ms. Soku and Ms. Hudson for helping me control my anxiety in 9th grade. I would like to thank Ms. Dolores for pushing me creatively and allowing me to express myself through writing stories, an interest I never thought I would have. I would like to also thank Ms. Hickerson and Mr. Yoon, both of whom pushed me to challenge myself. And of course, I would like to thank my family and all of my friends that have put up and supported me. I'm honored to have known all of you, and I can't wait to see what we will all bring in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Cassandra. I would now like to invite our second speaker, Sarah McDonald.
My speech is titled Running Out of Time. Running out of time, running out of time. Sung by Tyler, the Creator. As a senior at AMS4, I cannot help but feel that I'm on borrowed time. College decision day has come and gone, and the reality that my childhood is ending has set in. It's a bittersweet feeling, knowing that I won't see the familiar faces of my middle school and elementary school friends anymore. But my time at AMS4 has been an unexpected and inspiring journey filled with valuable life lessons. As a shy and nervous incoming freshman, I felt a mix of sadness and excitement when the time came to apply for high schools. The prospect of attending a new school called New Visions Charter High School for Advanced Math and Science 4, I know a mouthful, brought a wave of reality crashing over me. I was no longer just an 8th grader, but a freshman embarking on a new chapter. Thankfully, Summer Bridge eased me into this process, allowing me to meet my teachers, deans, and counselors. My 9th grade year started off on a positive note, but on March 13th, everything ended. When the pandemic hit, it forced us into remote learning, and suddenly I had to navigate friendships and education through a screen. Despite the challenges, AMS4 never forgot about its students. They constantly reminded us to stay safe and take breaks, acknowledging the mental toll of online learning. Sophomore year flew by in a blur of routine, waking up, eating, and turning on my laptop. It became second nature, almost like muscle memory. But the anxieties crept in when my teachers called on me during online classes. Thoughts of being laughed at or sounding ridiculous plagued my mind, and I often chose silence over participation. Thankfully, my friends encouraged me to break out of my shell. They taught me that my opinions and feelings mattered and that there were people willing to listen to me. Together, we shared stories about classes and those memorable moments when someone forgot to mute themselves. Gradually, I began to find my voice and gain confidence. Junior year was a turning point for me, finally returning to in-person classes. I cherished the opportunity to create lasting memories with my friends. One standout experience was Clash of Prides, our yearly basketball tournament. It felt like a scene from the movie when the final buzzer sounded and the seniors emerged victorious. These bright memories of junior year played a significant role into shaping me into a more community-centered individual. AMS4's influence extends beyond academics, helping me develop crucial leadership skills. Now, as the president of our student body, our Student Government Association, I'm glad for the growth and perspective I've gained. I've come to understand the true meaning of AMS4 being a lottery school, as it picks students who are curious, intelligent, and natural leaders. As I count down the days to my final steps at AMS4, I find peace in knowing that this school has prepared me for my future at New York University. The experiences, challenges, and support I've encountered here will undoubtedly shape the person I become, and I'm forever grateful to my teachers, friends, and mentors who have helped me along the way, allowing me to embrace my full potential. AMS4, with its emphasis on perseverance, respect, integrity, discipline, and excellence, has provided me with a solid foundation for the next chapter of my life.
Thank you, Sarah. I would now like to invite our third speaker, Kalia Lewis.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. The title of my speech is called Gray. High school, more specifically when I was younger, it's nothing like what I anticipated it to be. When I was younger, I believed that high school would be like any Disney movie where the main character's boyfriend serenades her frenemy with a long ballad about how he chose the wrong girl. The main character breaks up with him for embarrassing her, but they later rekindle after her best friend persuades her that he still loves her and just made a mistake. Don't get me wrong, situations like this happens every day in high school. The only thing missing is the kids making out in a 3-minute song and dance routine that seems rehearsed. I honestly wish that high school was like that in reality. My life would be more eventful. But now I see that is impossible, and that is a big eye-opener for me. Thank you, High School Musical, for selling me false dreams. 9-year-old Kalia would be highly disappointed. In a sad reality, high school is like the stock market. It is unpredictable. We don't know when things are going to fluctuate, meaning based on different scenarios or problems, we don't know when things are going to go left or go right. Things can crash at any moment and mess up everyone's life, which can cause people to be on high alert, or everyone can be precise and everyone can display feelings of amiability and graciousness. Those are the days I would miss the most, when things were just right. It was black and white, not gray. As I got a little older, life's true colors were slowly starting to display itself. Things were presenting itself as gray and not the black and white deception it masked itself to be. And high school furthered my feelings and views of being gray. Being truly honest, I thought entering high school was like a fever dream. I absolutely did not want to be here, especially after learning the school I was going to be attending for the following 4 years of my teenage life, August Martin. It felt like I was being struck in the face. My entire life, I've lived very close to the school. I even had family members who attended here. So in my mind, I thought that I would not be benefited in the long run. After going through all of the emotions of being sad, upset, miserable, the time finally came for me to walk through the doors of the school, August 28th. I remember it like it was yesterday. All the feelings that were running through my body, the feeling of uneasiness and queasiness. Honestly, just wanted to go home. But after going through the entire day, I saw how overdramatic I was being. I had to say to myself on the walk home, this wasn't bad at all. I said that to myself every morning while getting ready to go through my corresponding routines. I would get up at the same time every morning, brush my teeth, take a steamy shower, comb my hair, put on my uniform, and leave the house. The same routine every day, until it came to a swift ending. This unforeseen end was very tragic and unfortunate. Coronavirus. COVID took over the world like wildfire. Once one person got sick, it was impossible for others not to contract the disease also. So they put the entire world on pause. To me, this pause felt literal. During this period, Virginia is where I utilized all of my time, 8 months and 7 days. That's how long my life was reeled from its normalities. I isolated myself from the world for that long. Unless it was the same for individuals, I really pick up the phone for anyone, for anyone, and know the four individuals were not family members. I developed an abnormal degree of anxiety, felt conscious and depressed. I just knew if we ever got back to our normalities, that it would affect me in the worst way. As you can see now, I'm very nervous. When I turned 16, we were still in the middle of the world's pause, and I hit one of my many milestones. I came back to New York only because things had dialed down a little, and my parents thought it would be for the best. But I knew they just missed my energy in the house. We continued to attend virtual school since we, were still under quarantine. For the duration of my 9th and 10th grade years, the internet became my best friend. In AMS 4, making real friends was a distinct situation. The word real is a key term. I never had an issue establishing friendships regardless of where I went, but it was hard to identify individuals who could sympathize with me very deeply. Like we all know that we experience things, and we all, respect our privacies, and we're always there for one another when we feel the need, no matter the hour or the location. There is a unique and particular link that every one of my friends and I have. I wasn't going to name them in the beginning, but they wanted to be seen so bad. So Jalen, Lisa, Raybar, Cassia, Kamaya, and etc. You made my 4 years of high school memorable, but don't feel it too much. Don't feel it too much, yeah. Even though we're all so different, everyone simply just blends, together very natural, authentic even. I hope that once we all leave the confining walls of AMS, we're all close as we are today, or at least keep in touch. I know that we often make jokes about, not talking to one another after we're finished with high school. Other than my immediate family, I doubt I would ever appreciate a family as much as I do to them. With another month, 7 to 6 days left of school, I really don't know how to feel. I don't know if I should feel somber, jump up and down for joy, or be frightened to see which road life would take me down after this. It still hasn't hit me yet. I know this because I didn't have my 2-hour crying session about growing up. I'm actually very proud of myself. I got into my dream school, St. John's University, and I have got over my big fear of entering a new chapter of my life. Going forward, I hope only good things come out of the decisions I make. I know it might be impractical. But envisioning a successful life shouldn't be a crime. In a successful life, I see only happiness and prosperity. But in reality, I know that life would have its great moments. Moments where things go tremendously inadequate, when I would just sit back and wish I was 18 again. Or when I would feel the weight of the world dropping down on my shoulders like a ton of bricks. In these moments of gray, I would think about my good times at AMS, the times where I laughed, cried, and had a couple of my firsts I could finally cross off my to-do list. And I'll smile. To wrap it up, I honestly could spend all day thanking the staff, counselors, family, and friends that helped me get through my 4 years at AMS, but then I'll just be selling false hopes and dreams like High School Musical did send me at 9 years old. I would honestly like to thank myself and give myself kudos for accomplishing what many couldn't do. Time at AMS wasn't as bad as it was at the end, I guess. But let's see what the real world has in store for me.
Thank you, Kalia. I would now like to invite our 4th speaker, Makita Reed.
Hello and welcome. All right. Essence is a word meaning the nature, indispensable quality of something. If I had to describe the essence of AMS4, I would describe it as an experience. At this school, I have gotten to experience the real world without even leaving the building. I have been given workloads and work on a college level, and just like with college, I've had to figure the work out myself while only asking the teacher for assistance. I have been given deadlines that I must be held to, and I have also seen the stress I would have, and I've received support just like I will in the future. I think that the school was exactly the type of environment we all needed to succeed in life. I will be around people just like those that I have met here, and I think that this school is just what we needed. I know that while attending this school, I have definitely had my ups and downs, but all in all, I would call it a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I have learned things while in this school that I don't think I would have learned otherwise. While at this school, I've helped to plan more events than I ever thought I would, and I have done more unique projects and assignments than I ever thought possible. One of my most memorable projects was earlier this year when all of the seniors in economics had to trade $100,000 in the stock market. I can honestly say without a doubt in my mind that this was one of the best assignments we were ever given. It was very interesting to see the reactions of all the students when they really got serious. Yes, this was an assignment that required a lot of time and work, but I think that it gave the seniors a chance to spend their money and see if they can make it back. This project had seniors sitting in class at 8:59 waiting for the time to hit 9 just so they could sell stocks and just so they could buy new ones. It gave us a chance to trust our gut because no one can fix our mistakes in the future. We were given money to handle and tasks to complete, and I'm very proud to say I'm very proud of what I managed to do with this. So I have to say that this was one of the best things to ever happen to the senior class. To others, something like this might seem dull, but it was very fun for us to see the rise and fall of our money. It really gave us a taste of the real world. There was no one to fix our mistakes and no one to help us. But that same lack of help that made this school worth it was the same lack of help that hurt us. I know that the teachers always want the best for their students, but sometimes it can get very hard to get the work done when I'm only given the occasional support and hints instead of actual help. Sometimes it can get very hard, but no matter what, I try to keep my head up and strive to get it done as best and as well as I possibly can. And all I can say is that so far, me and all my peers have succeeded. I can say without a shadow of a doubt that I have suffered while at this school. I have been unable to sleep, and I've been up at 1 in the morning making cheat sheets and finishing projects just so I can be prepared for my day. I have sat here and tried my best to figure out the work as best as I could, but I've also thrived. I've completed my college applications, and now I'm going on with my life. And no matter what, at the end of the day, I will always remember AMS4 as a part of my life. We have applied ourselves to all our work and the things that we do, and now we are graduating. Some of us are staying in New York to go to college and university, and some of us are leaving New York to do the same. Some of us are going to the military, and others are going to get a head start on working. I have personally chosen to go to Boston University and pursue and I will be pursuing an education in neurobiology. I have no idea how I will do it, but I have every intention of finishing this and getting past it like everything else in my life. So I would like to thank Ms. Amani Thomas for helping me to keep myself on track. Ms. Parker for listening to all my problems and only giving me the best advice possible. Ms. McCoy, even though she's not here at the moment, for helping me keep my head above the water and making sure I'm always where I need to be. Ms. Alares for helping me to make sure I was as comfortable as possible. I think that AMS4 is the exact environment I need to succeed in the future. Thank you all for your time, and I hope that you all share the same experience as me and that we continue to succeed as one even though we are far apart. Thank you, the class of 2023.
Thank you, Makita. Now I would like to invite our fifth speaker, Elijah Verma.
Good afternoon, AMS4. We're gathered here today to celebrate and reminisce on our senior year. The past 4 years have been very substantial for me alongside everyone in this room, I'm sure of it. Within this short period, so much has happened and changed. We as a collective have gone through so many hardships, including a global pandemic that heavily affected us and our education, but we shouldn't make this the highlight of our senior year. My past years in particular have had a lot of ups and downs, including getting into colleges, which I didn't care much prior to my senior year, but now I've come to realize the significance of getting a higher education, and I'm planning on majoring in astrophysics at Penn State. A key event that happened was all 11th grade for me, since from an academic standpoint, it was my most successful year. The 2 years prior, I did atrociously. I took ninth grade as a joke, and 10th grade I didn't attend the Zooms. However, in 11th grade, I got a 95 average per each trimester, making my grades just good enough for colleges to care about me. During around October of my senior year, I moved to Baldwin, which is a part of Long Island, an outstanding an hour and 30 minutes away, including a 25-minute walk. Of course, I wanted to transfer. Why wouldn't I? I have to wake up at 5:20 each and every morning just to get to school. I didn't feel like I needed anymore. However, I stood strong and decided to stay here. It was just a couple months left, and what a great couple months it was. I've done so much. I partially joined SGA, got into 3 college classes, took part in a volleyball team, got closer with teachers and friends, and I think I even found my special someone. Within this school, Within this school, I've met so many great people, and I would like to thank them all for dealing with me and my antics. Ms. K took a very prominent role in my education and life, since I felt like I could always come to her, whether I was on the run from a class or I simply needed someone to talk to. Even though I did poorly in 10th grade, I think I made up for it in 11th grade. I would also like to thank Ms. Ramdahl, who felt like more of a friend than a teacher, since I could always talk about the latest game and still complete my work. Ms. McCoy has also been a great help for me in this final year, since I felt like I could always go to her class and bother people like a deer when my girlfriend Anaya wasn't here. Speaking of which, I'd like to thank her for always being there when I needed her and sticking by me even though I'm quite the handful. I've made so many mistakes throughout my high school years, from not taking it seriously to not even showing up. I'm sure most of my teachers can agree with that. But I think I've changed a lot during this time period, mostly for better. I'm much more confident and charismatic than I was in 9th grade because of all the people that I met that helped me grow, change, and feel comfortable with. I have also come to know my strengths and weaknesses, but with this, I know where I haven't changed. I know I'm still as lazy and unorganized as I was in 9th grade, but knowing this is the first step to fixing it. I'll try my best to be even better and be someone that you can look up to and see how your past doesn't affect you as much as you believe it does. My school years have been very impactful for both my learning and growing experiences, since I went through constant changes, like moving every single year, yet somehow ending up right back here. But I wouldn't change that if I could. The things that I've learned and done would be unimaginable for my middle school self. So all freshmen, juniors, and sophomores, don't make the mistakes I made. I know first-handedly how unnecessary you feel school is, but I promise you need to try hard. I want everyone here to be successful. To everyone that had, has, or will have Mr. Yoon, I'm so sorry for you. You have my prayers. To the staff, thank you for sticking by us, even though we're kind of annoying. Please continue to tolerate us. Some of us might be worth it. For my fellow seniors, I hope you had a wonderful couple of years, and I hope you continue to grow and change for the better. And to everyone, good luck in your future college or career, but most importantly, put your mental health first and have fun. Thank you for everything.
Thank you, Elijah. Let's give a round of applause for all the speakers who have gone so far. We will now have a music interlude performed by Rianne Perkins.
Everybody loves the things you do, from the way you talk to the way you move. Everybody here is watching you, 'cause you feel like home. You're like a dream come true. But if by chance you're here alone, can I have a moment? 'Cause I'm
by myself all night.
Everybody loves the things you do, from the way you talk to the way you move. Everybody here is watching you, 'cause you feel like home. You're like a dream come true. But if by chance you're here alone, can I have a moment before I go? 'Cause I've been by myself all night long, hoping you're someone I used to know. You look like a movie, you sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were scared of getting old. It made us restless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song. I was so scared to face my fears, 'cause nobody told me that you'd be here. And I swear you moved overseas. That's what you said when you left me. You still look like a movie. You still sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were scared of getting old. It made us restless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song. When we were young, when we were young. So you were there, till you were there, and a part of me keeps holding on just in case it hasn't gone. I guess I still care. Do you still care? It was just like a movie. It was just like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young.
Thank you, Rian, for that beautiful performance. Let's give her a round of applause. Now I would like to invite our sixth speaker, Rebecca McClellan.
Good afternoon, everyone. My title of my speech is called Overcoming Shyness in High School. I stand before you all today as a person in the AMS4 community who has experienced tremendous growth in the last few years. As a senior in high school, I have faced many challenges, but none have been more difficult to overcome my shyness. I know many of you have faced many similar challenges, and that is why I'm here to share my journey today. Growing up, I was always a very shy and introverted child. I struggled with interacting with others, and I would often avoid speaking up in class or to my classmates. It was a daily struggle, and I often felt like it was holding myself back from reaching my full potential. This started within the beginning of 9th grade all the way up until now. However, when I entered high school, I realized I couldn't keep living this way. I wanted to make new friends, get involved in activities, and speak up in class. I know these were the only ways I would face my fears and overcome my shyness. So I began to take things one step at a time. I started introducing myself to people and making small talk. It was uncomfortable at first, but over time it became better. I also joined a few clubs and started participating in class discussions more often. Although I was nervous, I realized that the more I spoke, the better it became for me. In addition, the biggest challenge I faced was public speaking. For example, I can reflect back in the 5th grade. I remember doing speeches in front of a crowd for the first time, and it was very scary. It was pretty scary, but I spoke. I tried building my confidence and also looking towards the crowd. The thought of standing in front of a crowd and speaking terrified me. But I knew that it was an important skill to have, so I decided to start practicing on my own in front of a mirror. Another example is doing presentations in class. I was always scared someone would judge me because I would tremble and mumble my words around. I would even stutter at times. But I kept pushing myself. I practiced I kept pushing myself. I practiced presenting my work on my own in front of a mirror over and over, in front of friends, and saw feedback from my teachers. Slowly but surely, I started to feel more confident speaking in public. I started noticing as I would do it, I got better and better at projecting my voice and grabbing the audience's attention more. Then I started to realize that even though I had fear, I just had to step out of my comfort zone for the better. Another example was when I ran for president at SGA. I had to make a video explaining why I wanted to run for president. I even had to put posters up on a wall to give scholars a view in our school of who's running and what change we want to make towards the school. I was afraid people would make fun of how I looked, the quality of my video, and explaining why I wanted to run for president. I was basically overthinking my steps when it came to this, since I was a shy person and it was a big step and role to take. I also had feelings of self-doubt and the fact that I didn't get picked. Now that I look back, I realized that encountering my shyness was one of the best decisions I ever made. Although I may not have gotten a chance to be president for the school, I was happy that I stepped out of my shyness to publicize the change I wanted to make for our school and scholars. Even with that, there were many great outcomes from it. Not only did I make new friends, but I discovered new passions and interests that I would have never known if I didn't push myself out of my comfort zone. Lastly, if there's a message I would want to leave with you all today, is if you're struggling with shyness or feeling low due to your shyness, know that you're not alone. It is okay to be scared, but don't let that overpower what you're doing for too long. One person I would like to thank is my mother. She's my biggest role model, and she'll tell me to always advocate for myself and speak up. She told me to be confident and focus on the message that comes across to the audience when I present. She also taught me not to worry what people think, but to keep a confident character no matter how afraid you may get. Fear holds you back from pursuing your dreams and living your best life. That is something I went through, and that is something I overcame. So you can do the same as well. That comes with hard work and courage. You can overcome your shyness and become the confident and willing person you're meant to be. And with that being said, I'm proud to say I'm going to UConn and majoring in biology. Thank you.
Thank you, Rebecca. I would now like to invite our 7th speaker, Anaya Cuffey.
Dear fellow classmates, faculty, parents, and honored guests. Right now, I want a word that describes the feeling you get, a cold, sick feeling deep down inside when you know something is happening that will change you, and you don't want it to, but you can't stop it. And you know for the first time, for the very first time, that there will be a before and an after, a was and will be. and that you will never again be quite the same person you were. It is an honor to stand before you today as we reflect on our AMS4 experiences so far. We've laughed, cried, studied, and grown together. Regardless of where we are in our high school journey, we can all agree that these years have been some of the most transformative and memorable times of our lives. Throughout my middle school years, I harbored a strong desire to venture far from the comforts of home. I enjoyed the idea of exploring new places and engaging with diverse individuals. In my 9th grade year, I enrolled at Pace High School, settled in the bustling heart of Manhattan. Unfortunately, Pace failed to resonate with my sense of belonging, and it lacked the familiarity and warmth that I longed for. When 9th grade came to an end, AMS4 bombarded me with a series of captivating letters inviting me to become a part of their school. Their advertisements were stellar, and the opportunity resonated with me that I simply couldn't pass up. Filled with enthusiasm, my mother and I quickly filled out the application, and to my surprise, within a short span of about 30 minutes, I've been accepted. Although I couldn't help but feel a hint of hesitation at the speed of the response. Also, the COVID-19 pandemic had caused most public schools to halt student admissions. Despite these restrictions, I ultimately made the decision to embrace this new chapter and embark on my journey at AMS4. During the 10th grade, I confided in Miss Parker. Every Friday, I made sure to join the Pride Squad meetings. I didn't have any friends in the school as yet, so I appreciate her taking extra time out of her day to inquire about me and my well-being. I never had such a deep connection with a teacher upon entering this school. She ensured I felt welcomed and comfortable while reinforcing the school's pride standard. So, to Miss Parker, you're truly unforgettable, and I'll carry the lessons I learned from you into my college and adulthood. For some of us, AMS4 was a place where we discovered our love for music, sports, writing, or STEM. For others, it was a time of academic discovery and personal growth. Whatever our individual past may have been, we all shared a common experience of growing up together and learning from each other. Throughout AMS4, I gradually gained independence. The significance of being free is being secure with who you are and what you believe in. Knowing that you are in charge of your own life and the choices you make in high school, college, and later in life is incredibly empowering. I have become more confident, resilient, and compassionate. We have learned to embrace our differences and celebrate our diversity. We form lifelong friendships that will sustain us through whatever challenges lie ahead. As we prepare to leave AMS4 and embark on the next chapter of our lives, we must take the lessons we learned and apply them to our future endeavors. We must continue to strive for excellence, to work collaboratively, and to make a positive impact on the world around us. To my teachers, counselors, and deans, thank you for your support and guidance throughout my high school experiences. Your dedication to my education and growth has made a massive impact on my life. To my mom, I want to express my heartfelt appreciation for your endless love and support. Your presence has been my rock throughout high school, which gave me the strength to overcome challenges and pursue my dreams. Thank you for always believing in me. To my softball team, let our memories fuel our spirits, our companionship ignite our passion, and our victories inspire our future dreams. Forever bonded, we're a team to be reckoned with. I want to take a moment to express my gratitude for my amazing boyfriend, Elijah. He brings so much love and happiness into my life. Thank you for being there for me and making each day special. To my fellow classmates, I am proud of all we've accomplished together. I know that we will continue to make a positive impact on the world, and I cannot wait to see what we will achieve in the future. I'm thrilled to share that I have been accepted into Penn State's class of 2027 on a scholarship. I'll be majoring in pre-medicine following my passion for the medical field. I'm incredibly grateful for this opportunity and excited for the experiences that lie ahead. Life isn't about finding yourself. It's about creating yourself. As we stand on the cliff of the unknown, ready to take on the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead, let us remember that our journey is not about discovering who we are, but actively shaping the person we want to become. With each step we take, let us embrace the power within us to define our own paths, to pursue our passions, and to leave a mark on the world. Class of 2023, go forth and create a future that surpasses your wildest dreams. Thank you.
Thank you, Anaya. I would now like to invite our eighth speaker, Chelsea Joseph.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The title of my speech is Where Did the Time Go? If you sat me down and asked me about my high school experience, I would honestly tell you that it was a blur. Everything happened so fast. I know my friends hate when I say this, but it feels like just yesterday I was in pre-K coloring outside of the lines and learning how to count to 100, and now I am on my way to study pre-med at Malloy University on a scholarship. Thank you. Well, where did the time go? Let's backtrack in August of 2019 during Summer Bridge. Summer Bridge was what I like to call school before school. We went to school a week before the first day in order to feel more prepared for what high school would be like. You got to make friends, meet some of your teachers, and even learn what high school would be like. Most people have an awful recollection of Summer Bridge, but I actually enjoyed it. Some of the people I met during Summer Bridge, I'm still friends with to this day. But man, where did the time go? And then high school began. High school for many marked the beginning of a new chapter. We entered those halls as wide-eyed freshmen, eager to embark on a journey of self-discovery and knowledge. This journey begins on your first day of school. My first day of school went terribly wrong. If you know me, then you know that I was convinced High School Musical and high school would be the same. I would be head cheerleader and super popular and date the star quarterback. I don't even like cheerleading, but that wasn't gonna stop me. So the day came. I woke up eager to conquer the world. But I ended up late, and as I was walking into the school building, I actually tripped and fell right in front of a huge group of students. Thankfully, they don't go to our school, but yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday, but every time I think back to that day, I think, where has the time gone? I'm not gonna go in depth about my COVID-19 experience, nor what it was like coming back from COVID. Just know it really impacted me, and without that time, I wouldn't be who I am standing before you right now. In 11th grade, I pushed myself to do better. I always had good grades, but I pushed myself to strive for even better grades. I also met some of my closest friends who are like a family to me. Shout out to Joshua, Elizabeth, Stephanie, Tammy, for making me the woman that I am today. Oh, and Rashika. I love you, Rashika. I love you so much. And she's doing a great job as MC. Clap it up for Rashika. I also met amazing teachers and staff members. Now, I could sit here and name every single one of them, but then we would be here for hours and hours and hours. But just know every staff member, every teacher, every student, all of you have impacted me in so many ways, and I thank you so much for all of that. All in all, high school is a transformative period marked by academic exploration, extracurricular activity engagement, social connections, and personal growth. It serves as a stepping stone into the vast expanse of the future, shaping our character and preparing us for the challenges that lie ahead. As I bid farewell to my high school years, I am grateful for the experiences and the friendship and the life lessons that I've made. And although I'm very thankful for these life lessons, these opportunities, memories, and experiences, I am still left wondering, where did the time go? Thank you.
Thank you, Chelsea. I would now like to invite our ninth speaker, Lidene Ekins.
Oh Lord, I'm nervous. Okay. Okay. Today, as we stand on the cusp of a new chapter in our lives, it's important to reflect on the challenges we faced during our high school journey. High school, without a doubt, presented us with countless hurdles and moments of struggle. The sleepless nights before exams, the overwhelming workload, and the pressure to excel may have seemed insurmountable. But maybe, just maybe, it was not all that bad. In the midst of early morning alarms and rushing to catch the bus, we navigated the halls of our school. The cliques and the constant quest to fit in tested our resilience and sense of self. Yet, amidst the social complexities, we formed lasting friendships, discovered our passions, and learned valuable life lessons. It was during my time here that I was able to identify my forever career as a CRNA, and it was also here that I finalized my passion for healthcare, as I could not imagine myself anywhere else. I tried imagining a position in finance, but I didn't do too well in Mr. Stewart's stock game, so no. I also could never see myself in anything tech related. But clap it up for all my peers who can, like Julio. So maybe, despite the difficulties, high school taught us the importance of finding our true selves and embracing the diversity of others. Maybe it was not all that bad. Inside the classrooms, we encountered subjects that challenged our intellect and pushed us beyond our comfort zones. The intricate equations, the lengthy essays, and the demanding coursework may have seemed overwhelming at times. I think I speak for all when I say biology. However, through these academic trials, we honed our critical thinking skills, expanded our knowledge, and discovered our areas of interest. Maybe, amidst the academic struggles, high school ignited a spark of curiosity within us for the pursuit of lifelong learning. Maybe it was not all that bad. Outside of academics, we participated in extracurricular activities that demanded our time, dedication, and commitment. For some, that was track or football. For me, it was any group I had an interest in at the time. I dabbled in cheer my freshman year, and then boxing, karate, and dance my 11th. That being said, the hours of practice, the setbacks, and the disappointments may have tested our resolve. But through these experiences, we developed resilience, teamwork, and a sense of accomplishment. Maybe, amidst the challenges, high school provided us with the opportunity to explore our passions, develop leadership skills, and forge unforgettable memories. Maybe it was not all that bad. And now, as we prepare to embark on new journeys, let us remember the growth we experienced during these formative years, the struggles we faced, the moments of triumph, and the connections we made have all attributed to our personal development. I know I will take these and much more with me on my own journey to Boston College, where I will pursue nursing. Maybe, just maybe, high school molded us into individuals ready to tackle the adventures that lie ahead. It taught us resilience, empathy, and the value of perseverance. Maybe it was not all that bad. That said, I wanted to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude for my love, Mama Parker, and the incredible role you played during my high school time. You have been so much more than a counselor to me. You were my stand-in mother, offering unwavering support and guidance when I needed it most. Your presence during my hard times provided me with the strength to persevere, and your unwavering belief in me pushed me to achieve my best. Your dedication and commitment to my well-being always evident, and I am forever grateful for the countless ways you have stood by my side. In a world where people come and go, you were the one staff member I could always count on, and I will hold you in the highest regard for the rest of my life. Thank you, Mom, for being the constant pillar of support in my life. Thank you for making high school not all that bad. Let us cherish the memories we have created, the friendships we have forged, and the lessons we have learned. High school, with its challenges and triumphs, has shaped us into the individuals we are today. As we bid farewell to this chapter, let us carry the lessons we learned and the experiences we gained as we embrace the opportunities that lie ahead. It was a stepping stone in our journey, equipping us with the skills and resilience needed to embrace the future. Because maybe it was not all that bad. The end.
Thank you, Lidane. Now I would like to invite our 10th and last speaker, Izzy Cromhart.
Dear fellow scholars and esteemed faculty, today is a bittersweet moment for me as I say goodbye to this wonderful high school and embark on a new journey towards college. As I stand here before you, I cannot help but feel grateful for the experiences and memories that I've gained during my time here. From the first day of freshman year to the last day of senior year, this school has been my second home and the people within it, my second family. Now as I stand at the cusp of a new chapter in my life, I am filled with a mixture of excitement and nervousness. The thought of starting new, meeting new people, and learning new things is exhilarating. But at the same time, the idea of leaving behind the familiar and comfortable surroundings of high school is daunting. When the pandemic hit, I was a freshman in high school. Overnight life as we knew it was turned upside down. Schools were shut down and we were forced to adapt to a new normal or virtual learning. For many of us, this was a difficult transition. I struggled to stay focused and motivated, and I missed the face-to-face interactions with my teachers and classmates. Now as a senior, I stand before you with a deep sense of gratitude and appreciation. Despite the challenges I have faced, I have persevered and overcame these obstacles. I have adapted to a new way of learning and living, and I have emerged stronger because of it. As I prepare to embark on this new journey, I am grateful for the lessons that the school has taught me, the teachers who have pushed me to my limits and inspired me to strive for excellence. Ethan, Musa, Nick, Jaden, Dior, Ja, Isaiah, Lisa, Jalen, Clear, Raybar, Kamaya, and more, who have become my closest friends, who I call my brothers and sisters, and have been there for me in my joys and sorrows. And the administrators, Coach Steele, Mr. Yoon, Miss Amani Thomas, and Mama Love Miss Parker, who have created a safe and nurturing environment in which we have all thrived. As I leave high school and enter college, I know that the road ahead will not always be easy. There will be challenges and obstacles, and I will face moments of self-doubt and uncertainty, but I also know that I'm well equipped to handle whatever comes my way. The foundation that AMS and my family has given me will be invaluable as I take on the next phase of my life. I would like to thank everyone who has played a part in making my high school experience such a memorable one. I will cherish the memories and lessons that I've gained here and carry on them with me as I step into the real world. Thank you for being part of my journey, and I wish all of my fellow graduates the very best as we move forward into the future. I am proud to announce that I'll be attending NYU for neurology, and I'm looking forward to it every step of the way. Thank you again, and have a good day.
Thank you, Izzy. Let's give a huge round of applause for all the speakers. I would now like to invite on stage Andriana Matis, who will be saying a poem based on the fact that we're all leaving AMS 4.
Hello. I'm so nervous. They say, the best is for last, but this made me even more nervous. Anyway. In the realm of youth, where dreams take flight, a soul seeks its purpose, hidden from sight. Amidst the chaos and choices, they wander astray, trying to find their place on life's grand display. They grapple with questions that linger and persist, seeking their passion through fog and through mist. Like a lone star in the boundless sky, they long to shine, but doubts amplify. The world's expectation, a heavy burden to bear, leaving them last in the realm of despair. They explore diverse paths with curious eyes, yet the compass within seems to disguise the true north of their dreams, their authentic voice, leaving them adrift, lacking their clear choice. The future looms large, an enigma to unfold, choices to make, yet wisdom's hand they hold. Fear dances within, their hearts constrict, afraid of change's touch, what failure might depict. They long for certainty, a compass to guide, a steady hand to lead, casting doubts aside. Yet life's intricate tapestry they've yet to see unfolds through choices, each step's decree. In the face of change, they hesitate and stall, grasping onto safety, fearing they may fall. But hidden within uncertainty's daunting veil lies the magic of growth, a transformative trail. For change is the muse that stirs dormant dreams. It fuels their spirits, ignites their inner beams. Through setbacks and trials, strength is revealed, and within the crucible of failure, courage is sealed. With open hearts, let them embrace the unknown, forge their own paths, their fears overthrown. For greatness lies not in fear's iron grasp, but in the pursuit of dreams, a future to clasp. O youth in bloom, let your spirit arise, cast off the shackles of doubt and disguise. Embrace the challenges, each step you tread, for within the struggle lies the strength to be fed. Believe in your essence, your unique design. Let your passion guide like constellations align. The world is your canvas, an endless expanse. Paint your own masterpiece, take faith's chance. So wanderers of time, let fear be unfurled, and within the unknown, let your dreams be hurled. For in the journey of life, as destinies entwine, your purpose you'll find, your place, your own sign. As high school's curtains falls, revealing anew, the metamorphosis begins, birthing the true you. Embrace the enigma with resilience unshaken. Seniors, find your path and let your spirits awaken.
Thank you, Andriana, for that amazing poem.
So while the judges are deliberating, we are going to award the Certificate of Achievement. So the Certificate of Achievement reads, in recognition of outstanding performance during the 3rd Annual Speech Festival of AMS 4, Class 2023, given on the 31st of May, 2023. Congratulations for consistently upholding pride. And so, to help me award the certificates of achievement is my former student, now studying at Queens College, taking up nutrition and exercise science, the former president of the SGA, and also National Honor Society, and also the captain of the girls varsity team, Zoe Edwards.
Hey guys. Okay guys, if y'all don't know, my name is Zoe and I loved all y'all speeches. Y'all did y'all thing. So now I'm gonna start calling y'all names up to come get y'all awards. Cassandra, come to the stage. We not done yet. All right. Next up is Sarah McDonald. Congratulations. Okay, next up is Kalia Lewis. She looks a little nervous. Congratulations, girl. Next up is Makita Reed. Picture is not optional for you. Okay, next up, Elijah. And next we have Rebecca. That's mandatory. All right, next up is Anaya Cuffy. Love the dress, girl. Next up is Chelsea Joseph. Next up is Lay. That's not it? That's what she said. That's what she told me, okay? It's Lee, y'all, my bad. I didn't even know. Yeah, no. And last but not least, Ezra. Izzy. Let me not do that. Okay, thank y'all. That's all we got for right now. Oh, Abby's next.
We have a special guest today, Abby, a 2022 alumna, who is going to talk about her experience at AMS4. Give her a huge round of applause.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ebe Tale Odua, and I am a 2022 alumni of New Vision's AMS4. I'll start off by saying everyone who spoke today did an amazing job and should be proud of themselves. Last year, I stood on this same stage to give my own speech, so I understand how nerve-wracking it can be. Since graduating in June last year, I've attended Stony Brook University as a biology major and was able to attain a 4.0 GPA after my first semester and almost a 3.8 after my second. My time at AMS4 taught me life lessons, but most importantly, it helped me build a foundation and emphasize the importance of discipline, which is immensely necessary for college. Discipline is an element of our school's acronym PRIDE. The work I did in Ms. Sassuman's class, from analyzing articles to books to films, helped me a lot when it came to doing the same in my college writing classes. The skills I learned in ELA 12 also improved my public speaking ability, which is another essential for college. I used to be stressed when I would have to write at least one essay a week in ELA 12, but it prepared me for the average workload in college. The college classes I took during my time in this school, such as calculus, physics, African American history, have not only allowed me to be able to be exempt from certain college classes, but also taught me how to manage the rigor of a college workload. High school can be very difficult at times, but the time, energy, and effort you put in now will be appreciated later. This is only the beginning, so make sure you are building your foundation while you are still here and have time. Take advantage of every opportunity this school gives so you are not that struggling student in college. Thank you.
Thank you, Abby.
We have come to the conclusion of our speech festival. And Zoe is going to announce the winners, starting with the second runner-up.
Okay, I'm back, y'all. So we're gonna start off with the second winner. Congratulations in advance. Second runner-up is Chelsea Joseph. Give her a second. She got a gift card for you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. She's not here yet. Give Miss Sauce. Is this on?
Mic test, mic test. Mic test, mic test.
Yep.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Y'all can hear me? Okay. Brief intermission, y'all. Now to announce the first runner-up. Anaya Cuffy. Are y'all taking a picture? No? Okay. All right. Drum roll, please. All right. The confirmed champion is Lee. Don't be shy. Y'all in front of the thing. I'm in this too? Okay. Okay.
a huge round of applause to everyone. Congratulations to our winners, our speakers, and whoever performed. Congratulations, guys. This is it. It's done.